The crisis at the southern border. At any moment, a Louisiana judge could decide the fate of a pandemic-era public health policy that allowed border agents to turn away migrants. Many expecting a surge in migrant crossings if that policy is in fact allowed to expire. This April saw the most migrants at the southern border compared to 2021 and 2019. NewsNation's border correspondent Robert Sherman joining us live in Laredo, Texas. So, Robert, what do people working at the border want to happen?
Well, local and state officials here in Texas tell us that they're hoping that Title 42's expiration will at the very least be extended. But if it's not, they're trying to be as ready as possible for Monday.
On the water and spread out along the Rio Grande River bank, dozens of Texas state troopers, National Guardsmen, and Border Patrol agents stand ready as a show of force.
We're just trying to do these exercises as a deterrence factor. That way people don't cross into the United States.
Sergeant Eric Estrada with Texas DPS says they're working with Mexican law enforcement to gear up for a potential massive surge Monday to be lifted. Just this past month, a record 234,088 migrants were encountered at the southern border, an average of nearly 8,000 per day. And security estimates those numbers could potentially more than double if the health measure expires. But here in Laredo, migrant encounters are a bit different. On the one hand, the river current is swift, increasing the danger for drownings. And on the other hand, almost all crossings go through the cartels.
Not anyone can just cross the river. They have to use their services, and this includes, it's a full package, right? It includes stash houses, it includes transportation.
3 hours south in the Rio Grande Valley, known as the traditional epicenter of the border crisis, McAllen Mayor Javier Villalobos says the situation is presently manageable. But without Title 42, he believes law enforcement will be overwhelmed. And without enough resources, he fears migrants desperate for food and supplies will jeopardize public safety.
People, even within our community, I think will try to take advantage. And of course, some people, if they're hungry, they're going to go do whatever they need to do to eat. That is something that I don't want to see in my city.
So the local officials we've been speaking with down here believe that it's really going to take comprehensive immigration reform to solve the issue here on the border, regardless of what happens in regards to Title 42. But those same officials also believe that they're being used as political footballs by both Republicans and Democrats in Washington. And they say as long as that continues to happen, they don't see any change coming anytime soon. Nicole?
All right, Robert Sherman, thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.